Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attended... the Palace Masquerade. Onward to Burnworth Castle. Eager as I am to explore the castle with you, I fear my kind are not welcome within, but I shall see you to the entrance.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
We'll pull through yet.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over? Encountering this foe here is a most unwelcome surprise.
ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better...
We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you, wait till then.
That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly!
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call...
The lad seemed rather ignorant of the world. Hasn't had anyone to show him...
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. A small, ornate box of exceptional craft. Alas, 'twould seem I do not have the coin on hand. I can certainly procure the gold later, but by then, the box might be gone. If you'd be kind enough to lend me the amount I need, I would repay every last... Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Are you sure? Oh, many thanks.
Not you again! I thought I made myself quite clear!
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well...
My thanks. I finally have what I came for, and worry not, you'll have your coin back in good time, I promise you. I'm afraid I must be going now. Thank you.
Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock... a few gold pieces off aught you buy. So spend away, my good sir. Do come again.
It is most exhilarating.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, and by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated.
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes.
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Oh, I can't...
I've no words.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And aye, got some coin to spare your humble story. What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you. Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat. Now, listen close.
Need anything? Stop by again soon.
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a bit different as well.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Always a pleasure.
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent. Those of other races differ so in design from our own. That's all 'tis, mind, curiosity. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one, no matter how they fascinate me. 'Tisn't to be.
Gather round, gather round. Treat.
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out. So where's he get his coin then? Makes a man wonder, it does. Could...
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermund is our curious tale staged, where ventured a hero oft left off the page. He delved into a temple of baleful feature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least.
What do you think? Does this suit me?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Good. We're here. We shall await you here, Master. May our parting be brief.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Stomach's growling. Time. Good food, good sleep. Make for a healthy, no easy answers. Days like this. Head force goes awry.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? I am Sven, the son of Queen Regent Disa. Mother has been acting rather strangely of late. I thought to investigate the matter whilst she was away. I gather 'tis the same for you. I can't imagine what else would have summoned you here. My word! You mean to say that you are the true Arisen? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin...
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir, but there isn't to be a masquerade this day. Such quietude.
A crowd that size and not a single heavy...
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious...
Days like this...
Well, this is no good.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
What's this? Come to admire my sculpture. Oh, to think if only my collection were complete, I'd fain alas, the sculpture that and 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my... If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, the man's home is located in Bakbatal.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Here we are.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. This alone can prove little, but to think 'tis a surprise, but a welcome one. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us, but you have done well, your majesty.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. Ah, yes. Regarding your pursuer from some days past, as we suspected, he was indeed an agent from Batal. When he learnt of your majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. 'Tis a glad thing we captured him before matters escalated. As to how he learned your majesty's location with such ease, I intend to extract the answers from him anon. I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray, take...
So the agent was of Batal after all. 'Tis rather eerie that someone should be sent across the border to spy on you.
It's been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out. Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead. It's been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
How very inspired. I cannot wait to return beyond the rift and inform my own master of this.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? In my line of business, patience is key. Do come again. Where are you off to? What should I get up to today?
Can't say I have any tidings to share.
You try cooking. Harder than it looks.
Got any arms for a man down on his luck?
Welcome to Bjorn's Art, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So... Before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Can hardly afford a carrot these days.
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind. It's been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out?
Lots to do.
Nice to see everyone
Precious
out and
little
about.
time. Could have sworn I ought to attend to. I'll be done for the day.
Welcome.
Time to head
What
lots to
time?
do.
Precious
Precious
little
little time. Puts me in the mood for a song, it does. Could have sworn I ought.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I've not much to say at the moment.
As long as you please.
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Perhaps 'tis time we return to... As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
You looking to enlist? I'll give you my post.
Suppose I could visit Saturday's Age.
Now, how best to proceed?
Tis our duty to see this peace.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
Much is said of the Arisen, though I... have a great deal yet to learn, you see.
It seems so much more capable.
My head will run if aught goes awry.
There are few places where I can let down my guard.
Ask for no more than that.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Not that whatever happens here, anyhow.
This is not my intent.
Not that whatever happens.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? I cannot fathom your intent.
Let me get that.
There's aught to be said for peace and quiet. Time was, you scarce saw any beat. You'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. At least I've ne'er beheld a human with a beast and parent. If we keep mixing, someday our kingdom...
Oh, good to see everyone in such fine spirits.
Well met. Really now. Let's take it easy today. I knew you were acting up.
Is one of life's great pleasures.
Faring well, I hope.
Not much going on hereabouts.
sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Vermin's eastern edge and investigate him? I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination.